Hello guys, this is an inverter 200 watts and I'm Hkarimi, an electrical engineer, and I want to show you how to make this inverter step by step and component by component. As you can see, it has a transformer and two capacitors. I take them from an old ATX power, and the PCB file and all the files you need to make this inverter is put in description, and you can download them from the description. I'm glad to see your comments, your likes, and share with your friends. If you have a question, don't be shy. Ask me by hkarimi.iut at gmail.com. Let's start. Okay, this is the PCB and it's ready. I printed the PCB with iron and etched in ferrichloride, and it's ready to make the holes. We make holes with 0.8 millimeters, and for bigger ones with 1 millimeter. After that we can put the components on the board. Let's do it. So okay friends, I drilled the holes and it's ready to put the components on the board, and show I tell you by detail which component should be placed where, and you will succeed, I'm sure, at the first time. Let's do it. Okay guys, these are the components needed to make the simple inverter. I introduce them to you. Two MOSFETs IRF 3205, 2.2 nanofarad capacitor, and one 100 nanofarad capacitor, 100 ohm, three resistors 10 kilo ohm, and two other one 10 ohms. A socket for the IC, and the IC is SG3525. Two diodes, fast diodes, FR207. A capacitor for the input voltage, and it can be 1000 microfarads, and two capacitors for the output voltage. These two capacitors are 330 microfarads to 470 microfarads, and you can make these capacitors and this transformer from an old ATX power. Very important notice is that transformers from old ATX power supplies have a city, or someone have no city. If your transformer has no city, then it's okay, and it can be used easily to make the inverter. But if the transformer has a city, you should cut these two legs, middle legs, and solder the city instead of these two legs. This is the important notice for the transformers. So step by step we put the components to finish the inverter. A jumper is here. First of all, put this jumper, and after that we put the socket IC. mm, be aware that the first leg or pin number 1 should be to the left, and this is the pin number 1 is to the left side. You should put the pin number 1 to the left side, and this is the socket. I put the socket. Okay, I put the socket. After that, we have 4 components here. The first component is 2.2 nanofarad. After that, we have a resistor which one is 10 kilo ohms, and after we have a resistor 100 ohms, and the fourth component is 100 nanofarad. So we put the 2.2 nanofarad here at the first, and then 110 kilo ohm resistor, okay, and 100 ohms is the third part. So we have a 100 ohms here, and finally we put the 100 nanofarad capacitor. Okay, after that we have 4 resistors here. 4 resistors here. First is 10 ohms and the other one is 10 kilo ohms. Again 10 ohm and 10 kilo ohms. Okay guys, 10 ohm, 10 kilo, 10 ohm, 10 kilo. Here we have two MOSFETs, IRF 3205. Okay guys, I put two MOSFETs here. After that we have a capacitor, 1000 capacitor here. Be aware that the input voltage is here, the ground and the positive line. Positive 12 volts here and the ground is here. So exactly like this, the negative pin of the capacitor, the negative side should be to the left. So put the negative to the left, and here is the transformer. These holes are for the fast diodes, and when you put the fast diodes, we have a anode and a cathode. The cathode should be on the left, so we put the diodes in the way that the cathode is on the left. Also the other one should be on the left, and this is for two diodes. Now we put the transformer. We use the non-city transformer. This is one the non-city, and put it exactly on the place. Okay guys, finally we should place these two capacitors. The positive side is on the left. Make sure that the positive side of the capacitor is on the left, and the other one is also like this, and the other one, the positive should be on the left. Okay, all the parts are here. Oh, this capacitor is fallen. The negative should be on the left. Okay, all the components are on the board and it's ready to solder. Let's solder them. Okay, as you can see, I soldered all the components, and we have a blue wire which is plus 12 volt, and the black one is the ground. These two wires, blue and black, are from the battery, and the red wires are output wires, output voltage, and as you can see is connected to a bulb, 20 watts bulb. And for the test I powered the inverter with a ATX power supply, and let's check it. I press the on off key. Okay, as you can see, the bulb is on, and the uh, inverter works properly, no problem. And I'm sure in the first time you try to make this inverter you will succeed. I make the power off. Okay, the bulb is off, and then دوباره I press the on button. خب okay, I'm Hossein Karimi, and I'm glad to see your comments and your likes. And if you have a question, don't be shy to ask me. Have a good time.